Today I'm ranking the 10 best white sneakers available on the market to see which ones are the best to wear this year. Now I have tried dozens, and I mean dozens of white sneakers over the years to come up with this top 10 list, and I truly believe I have a white sneaker recommendation for everyone out there. I put one of each shoe in this tote bag and I'm going to pull them out blindly and rank them out of 10. So let's get started. The first shoe that we are going to be talking about is, reach all the way at the bottom, and we have the Nike Shox R4. The Nike Shox R4 is an early 2000s runner that's being retroed as part of what many brands are doing and bringing out Y2K inspired sneakers. These shoes are perfect for anybody who's looking for something different than what's currently on the market, or for someone who loves nostalgia, or at the very least is trying to capture that look. And yeah, I highly recommend these. I can't wait to wear them. So believe it or not, I'm gonna put these at the number 5 spot in terms of the best white sneakers to buy right now. And we are going to go right at the bottom and pick out whatever shoe this is. I'm committing. I feel like I know what it is. It is the Drake Nike Nocta Air Force One. Now, I think it's actually great that we pulled this one specifically because we got to get it out of the way. Let's be honest, the Nike Air Force One is the greatest white sneaker I think ever created. At least in my opinion. These will run you around $160, which is around $50 more than the traditional standard pair. As a humongous Drake fan and as a Canadian from Toronto, these were obviously a must cop, so it was a no-brainer for me regardless of the price. Now, as mentioned, I do think that this is one of the best sneakers of all time, but I do believe that there is one white sneaker that is better suited for today's fashion and style and trend, especially on this list. So I'm actually going to be putting this at the number 2 spot, which I think is a hot take to some people, but ultimately it's the white Air Force One. It doesn't need any more praise, okay? We all know that it's one of the best. We are going to go with, okay, we have the Salomon XT6. One of the best parts about the current sneaker climate is that there's so many great brands that have amazing product, and that is exactly how Salomon has come up with this masterpiece right here. The XT6 is one of the best white sneakers you can buy right now. For $180, it is one of the most expensive shoes on this list, but you're getting an extremely versatile and comfortable shoe. Salomon is also just having a great year in general. I think this shoe in particular has really hit the mainstream because it's being worn by both men and women, which I think is a big indicator of a hit shoe. So this may come as a surprise to some, but it isn't to me. I'm putting this shoe at the number 4 spot because it is that good. All right, moving along, this bag is getting significantly lighter now. We are going to go with this shoe right here. It is the Prada America's Cup. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, especially the regular viewers on the channel. This shoe isn't exactly one that I would normally recommend, and it is by far the most expensive sneaker on this list. This will retail for $800 to $900 depending on where you live. But as someone who has been into sneakers and fashion since 2010, my style has evolved over the years, and shoes like the Prada America's Cup have really caught my interest recently. I'm actually bringing these to Europe this summer. I'm extremely excited to beat these up because then the price will be justified, maybe a little bit. Regardless, given the price point, it will go at the number 10 spot, but I'm extremely happy to have the shoe in my collection, and I think it is so beautiful and the quality is amazing. Okay, let's switch it up. I'm gonna actually go from the top this time and pick out, ooh, we have the New Balance 740, one of the best shoes to buy this year. The New Balance 740 is similar to the New Balance 530 in that it is just a simple, easy to wear mesh running sneaker for an affordable price. These are a little bit over $100, I believe, maybe $109 or something, but they're extremely lightweight and comfortable, and that is the biggest strength of the shoe combined with the price point. And the reason why I would go with these over the 530s is that those ones I found to be a little bit more narrow. These have absorbed cushion, which is New Balance's standard run-of-the-mill cushioning setup, and it is just very comfortable. I really have no complaints about this shoe. In terms of styling, you can easily wear these with sweatpants for a cozy look or dress them up. I actually made an entire styling video, so if you're interested, I'll be sure to link that in the description. On this list compared to some of the others though, I think it's going to go in the 9 spot, which is still a great placement. All right, moving along, let's go with this shoe here, which is the Converse Chuck 70. Now, especially this time of year, there's something about Chucks. I find that they're just so effortless and so classic, and they can be dressed up or down. I know that I say that a lot, but I mean, that really is the case with the Converse Chuck 70. And this shoe really is like a true under $100 sneaker. I mean, I think that these go on sale for like 60 bucks at times throughout the year. I have 3 pairs of these. Some of my most watched YouTube videos are about the Converse Chuck 70, so this really is a special shoe for me, and for that reason, it is going at the number 8 spot. Such a fun shoe. All right, next up on the list, we have, I'm gonna go at the top here. we have the Adidas Evo SL. For those that don't know, this is a new sneaker from Adidas. It came out about a year and a half ago, and they have been selling out like crazy. For the very reason that for $150, you are getting one of the most comfortable shoes money can buy. And when you hold these up to other shoes on this list, they really do stand out. This is a performance running sneaker. But what I will say is that the design of this shoe is so incredibly clean. I think that this would make for great casual wear. And as a gym goer and as a runner myself, I appreciate having sick footwear that I can wear to the gym or cool shoes that I can run in. And for that reason, given the price point, I am gonna put this at the number 6 spot. Big shout out to Adidas, man, because they're killing it. I'm gonna pick out the next one, which is the New Balance 1000. All right, I have so many good things to say about the New Balance 1000. First of all, this is the Aimé Leon Dore colorway, which is sold out, of course, but they do have a couple white sneaker options, so have no fear. The insole on this shoe is extremely beefy. It's plush. It is a ton of stepping comfort. They feel like clouds on your feet. Not to mention, I think that they look incredibly stylish. They'll run you around $150. I can't recommend this shoe enough, and for that reason, it is going at the number 3 spot. It is the final two, and for this one, I'm going to be pulling out the ASICS Gel 1130. The ASICS Gel 1130 is one of the best offerings from ASICS at the moment. They are just absolutely killing it. In my opinion, ASICS is the hottest sneaker brand in the world right now. Everybody wants a pair of ASICS at the moment. A lot of people say that these look like dad sneakers, and that is totally fair, but what I will say is that the sneaker game has changed, okay? And shoes like these are becoming increasingly more popular. They're extremely comfortable too. These ones have gel cushioning in the heel, and these are $100. You honestly cannot miss with that price. We love ASICS over here, so for that reason, it is going at the number 7 spot. And my pick for the best white sneaker to buy right now is the Adidas BW Army. The reason why this is my number 1 pick is because the inherent value that you are getting out of this shoe. For only $120, you're getting an extremely good looking shoe. It's very versatile. Like this was my most worn sneaker of last year. And as someone who owns the Margiela replicas, I'm telling you, you can buy all 3 colorways of this shoe, which is the beige and the black, and it's still cheaper than the Margiela version. But I'm dying to know, what's your favorite white shoe? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.